All right, and I'm gonna share my screen. All right, now could you guys also confirm that you could see my screen here? It says Amazon FBA basics. All right, cool. All right, let's get started. Let's dive right into this. So what is Amazon FBA and how does it work? So FBA is just fulfillment by Amazon. So, you know, you have a product and you sell it, they ship it. So basically it's in their warehouse. So it's like, as soon as you sell it, it ships from their warehouse. You don't have to worry about packaging and shipping and stuff like that. With FBA, you store your products in Amazon's fulfillment centers and they pick, pack, ship, and provide customer service for those specific products that you sell. In this case, Amazon acts as the seller and you basically act as the, you know, the wholesaler or distributor. In this case, you don't have to worry about that. So it does come with extra fees though, but this way you can spend a lot more time looking for more profitable deals rather than fulfilling orders and doing that sort of busy work, because, you know, packaging toys and stuff every single second of the day, that's busy work. You could pay someone to do that, but it's a little harder to pay someone to find profitable deals for you. So what are the fees? You know, if you're selling on Amazon, if you're selling anywhere, you got to know what the fees are. So if you're serious about trying Amazon FBA out and looking to sell, you know, 40 products per month, which isn't too hard, you know, you could sell $5 things, then you want the professional seller plan. It's not too bad. It's only 40 bucks a month, but that's the base, you know, it comes with seller fees. So there's a lot of fees to consider. Order fulfillment fee, FBA storage fees, monthly storage fees, or maybe even long-term storage fees if it sits there for a while. Closing fees, that's for like selling movies and I'm pretty sure books as well, or like DVDs, and refund fees if anything's wrong with the product. Even after all these fees on Amazon, it could still be wildly profitable. So here's what the professional plan entails. It's 40 bucks a month plus the fees, but you have all this to work off of for only 40 bucks. You know, I would say that's not too bad. It's definitely easier if you're trying to make it more streamlined and try to make it as easy as possible for yourself to pick the professional plan. So this is where things, you know, get a little sticky. So only certain brands are allowed to be sold on Amazon unless you're ungated in those categories, which means that you basically have permission by the company to sell those products or that brand. But in these categories listed below, in these 12, you don't have to worry about it. You know, you go from signing up to selling in these categories within minutes. No ungating necessary. So, you know, any baby toys that are new, you can sell them right away. Any books, electronic accessories, you know, health and personal care items, home and garden tools, or stuff like that. Like any of this stuff that you see here can be sold without ungating, which should be paid very much attention to, because ungating is not an easy process. It may be simple, but it's not easy. You know, they could deny you a couple times before you actually get it. I'll talk about that later. But, you know, books and video games, that's got to be the easiest stuff to sell. You know, go to your local thrift. You're going to see a whole bunch of books, whole bunch of video games sitting on the wall, like in a shelf. You know, what you could do, pull up the Amazon seller app and scan the QR, not QR, the barcodes on the back of these items. And you're going to get exactly what it goes for on Amazon, what are the fees, and what you get after selling. So books and video games, especially books. I know people that just do books with selling on Amazon, FBA. You know, they just send in books, wait like 6 months, and their initial $20 investment of textbooks turns to 400 or 500. You know, textbooks are a crazy example because they go for so much, but you know, even a quarter to $7, that's worth doing. If it's $7 after fees, you know, you could sit that and let that sit in Amazon's warehouse for a month before it sells. That's still worth your time if it takes, you know, 30 seconds to package and ship, and you're making a lot more than your initial investment. Sure, that's only, you know, $6, but you know, books are going to be really, really high ROI, but that's the thing, you know, like the most expensive books would probably be like 1,000, which is crazy, but like it's usually around 100 or 200, and that's considered crazy. The usual price would be around 20, 30, you know, that'd be a good item to source. You're not going to hit a home run every time, but you're sure going to hit to first base, or at least past first base. So, you know, everything here you could sell, you know, mostly everything here you could sell on Amazon without any problems whatsoever. It does get tricky when it starts getting into specific brands and specific types of items. Like here, you know, you cannot sell Nike, Lego, Hasbro, Nerf, all these big toy and apparel and shoe brands on Nike without, I'm sorry, on Amazon without getting ungated. And ungated is just basically getting permission by the company, by Amazon as well, to sell under these names and to verify that the product you are selling is real, is legit, is not, you know, fake, I guess. To do this though, you'll have to purchase the name brand You'll have to purchase the name brand product directly from a distributor and upload the invoice. So here's a little hack. You know, people pay some money for this. You know, for Nike to get ungated on Nike, eastbay.com works. So what I mean, if I just look up eastbay, if you've been on my, you know, my recent you know, interviews, I guess, whatever these are called, I talk about eastbay quite a bit. You know, I shop on eastbay for my sneaker business, and when I do buy stuff, you know, I get an actual invoice. This stuff you're gonna see, if it was in stock, I'd buy it, but it's not. But you know, let's see, Air Max Camden. I've sold these on eBay. My last interview was actually this pair, and I got them for 25% off. And I just sold one on eBay for 80 bucks today. You know, so I paid 37 after that 25% discount, sold for 80. You know, I made 20, 30 bucks after fees and shipping. And these are in stock. While I was buying these up, a buddy was like, yeah, I'm going to sell these on Amazon. I was like, huh, never even thought of that, you know. So let's go to Amazon. Look up Air Max Camden. All right. So we see this same pair. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yep, that's the same pair. And if we were to order a size, let's say size 10, get that over there. We'd pay $94 on Amazon. We paid $94 for the same thing we get on eBay for $50 before discount. We scroll down, it doesn't say excluded for discount, so we can buy this with a discount code if we have one, or when there's a sale going on. This is why it's so attractive to sell on Amazon, because I'm sure maybe not this size specifically, but these slides sell multiple times a day, at least. Size 12 isn't in stock. So some sizes go for more, oddly enough. I imagine the bigger sizes go for more. Pretty sure that's what I sold. I guess not. Okay, let's look some more things. I haven't seen too many of these. These are what we're looking at. And I know running shoes do really well on Amazon, but let's just look up Jordan 1. Jordan, specifically Jordan 1s are what I mainly sell on my eBay store. So if I'm going to switch to Amazon, you know, I might as well stick with Jordans, but that just requires a lot more difficulty. Okay, so I have these in a size 8, 9, and a 10, I think. Let's see, size 8, probably, oh my gosh, that's crazy. $250, retails $115, they're probably going for $150, $160 max. Here we can see the actual price. This is actually called Keepa. So this thing right here, let's open this. Keepa is a tool for tracking Amazon sales. I guess I'm not locked in. And we could see the actual price of this item. So you can see the price is at now 56. What does this say? 59. Yeah, it's at 3-month low around there, and you can see it trends up during the summer. I guess not. No, this is the winter. So I guess for Christmas, people were buying slides for Christmas, but this is just in the last year. So Christmas slides, you know, summer, and back to Christmas, and now summer's approaching. That's why I'm trying to get into slides more, because summer is approaching. We could look up the basic running shoes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're called Nike. These are the most basic running shoes that you could sell on Amazon. Oh, actually, let's do this. Air Force One. So if you've been keeping up, you know, if you're in the sneaker game, you know that Air Force Ones have been going for over retail recently. It's hard to find these Air Force Ones, and that's weird. Usually it's not like that, but it's specifically this SKU right here. If we go to StockX, and then we go to GOAT, I promise you this all ties into Amazon. All right, so you can see, you know, they're going for 102, 101, 104, 105, around there. So retail is 90, so you know they're going for 15 over retail. But this is because this listing on StockX shares both SKUs, but on GOAT, where is it? Is this it? All right, on GOAT there's only one listing, and you can see prices are a lot higher. You know, 120, 134, 108 for damage box, 120, 135. And this is just that SKU. So this SKU is the most wanted, and that's what's being sold on Amazon. So if we were to select the size, let's say size 9.5, it'd be 140 bucks. But this sells a ton because Air Force One's the most popular Nike shoe, I guess, out there. Yeah, they're at a high price right now, and especially during Christmas time, they're going for a ton. But the very difficult thing about selling shoes on Amazon is you can't have a dent or a little bit of a damaged box because the person can complain and they will get a refund. That's the problem. With StockX, I could have a damaged box and it would pass. But anyways, that's just a little dive into why Air Force Ones are in demand right now, because they're going for a ton on Amazon. Past year, they're almost at their highest point if it wasn't for Christmas. Past 3 Christmases, they've been going for at least 150. Maybe something to think about. That's all I'm going to say. But the slides are also profitable. We talked about that. And summer's coming up, so there's going to be more demand, especially this colorway. And this I have already sold on eBay just once today. But let's go back to the presentation. So yeah, if you want to get ungated on Nike, order from eastbay.com, because it's more of like a distributor site. Besides Champs and Foot Locker and Foot Action, it's all the same brand, all the same company. But this one's just more aimed for the distributor. And when you buy some from here, they're going to send you an invoice. And that invoice, you can take a screen or a picture of it, send it into the Nike ungating process on Amazon, and you'll likely get ungated soon. For Lego's also very profitable. eedistribution.com works. That. So this is a distributor site for toys, for Hasbro as well. I did talk about Hasbro. I guess I don't see Lego here, but Funko, Mattel. If it's not Legos, then it's a lot of other things. But has been Lego, Playmobil. But anyways, you have order from this site, and you get an invoice when you buy stuff, and that will get you ungated in Hasbro, and I did assume Lego. James in the chat, what are you stuck on with Stripe? What do you mean process? But yeah, ungating is difficult. It's an additional hoop to jump through. In time, it'll turn out to be a good thing for your reselling business, as you will have less competition when selling the product. James, what are you trying to get ungated in on Stripe? All right. So what can you sell for profit? How can you sell for profit on Amazon? We already talked about this. I could buy these slides right now, some for 90 something on Amazon. But that requires an additional hoop to jump through. Like I said, that's called ungating. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe the thing I want to do is go to my local thrift and look for textbooks, look for old textbooks, because old textbooks go for a ton. But we're going to answer James' problem. Asking for invoices. All right, they're asking for invoices. I guess I don't know the Adidas distributor. Couldn't you just send them the eBay invoice? Did that not work for Jordans, or is it just Nike? We're gonna wait for that. Set that aside. Oh yeah, all right, let's look for textbooks. Let's just look up a random year, 2009. All right. So you're gonna, if you walk across thrift store aisle and you see these books, you're just gonna pass them because they just look like random crappy books that don't go for anything. But just these 4, Lifetime Health Student Edition from 2009 goes for $49, and only one left in stock. I guess there are offers, so maybe that's not good. But what I'm trying to say is these books don't go cheap. Like here's one, Emotional Intelligence. There's 5 used and new offers for $80. The cheapest being 80. Arrives in May. So textbooks are a big ROI moneymaker. Be on the lookout for them. Shoes, I feel like would just be pertain to me because I'm selling shoes anyways, and just selling these same things on Amazon for 90 when I'm getting them for 38. I'll do that any day. So what can you sell for profit besides, textbooks and shoes? Look for toys. All right. If it's near the end of the year, we saw the demand on Keepa. Here's Keepa. What's a popular toy? Pokemon. No. I'm trying to think. What's a popular toy? Anyone? A popular toy. What would it be? Like oh, well, here's a good example. So during the coronavirus lockdown pandemic, the Nintendo Switch was going for very much. I was selling them locally for $370, $380. But you can see on Amazon they're selling for 500, which is insane. They're selling for 480, 500. And when retail's 300, you're getting a couple percentage in fees, maybe 10. You're still, maybe even 20. You're still making a heck of a ton of money. You're still making $100 per if it's 20% fees. And that doesn't even have to be FBA at that point. It just could be sending directly to the customer from your house. And I'm sure some other Switch stuff still resells. Like maybe this doesn't, but it did. You just gotta be. This is a trend. So we got some more comments. Black Panther stuff. Nike Journal. They're so happy. I'm sorry to hear that, James. That yeah, Amazon could be a pain, but once you get it, it could be a dream come true. Cheapest way to ship. Cheapest way would be USPS if that's what you're asking, like the carrier. But the best way would be UPS. USPS has a worse reputation. Is there no way from keywords? Yeah, there's a whole nother thing of Amazon SEO. SEO is a search engine optimization, and that's where you have to make sure the title's right. Not the title's right, but the title's formatted so your customers can reach you, so you can reach your customers. I definitely thought that mask was gonna sell. Jeez, $139. Okay, so here's something. There's a whole. I talk about holding shoes sometimes, but there's so much more stuff to hold. Here's a helmet. I don't know what retail is, but I can only assume it's around that $60, $70 range. Right now it's going for $139, and it was going for $160 before. So this toy, this used Marvel technology toy, not used, this new Marvel technology toy doubled within a year. And that's not uncommon when you look at a lot of other toys. Like I know, what's Jurassic Park mask? I spelled Jurassic wrong. Okay. So these were in demand in the summer. I was selling these. Okay, I guess it was, don't go up too much. Probably not. Jeez. Look at this. Retail is I definitely thought retail is more than that. Maybe not. $12.99. But at one time, it's going for $129, $139. And now it's back down to $34, which is still profitable if you're getting it for $12.99. But yeah, there's a whole different ball game in holding stuff on Amazon. If you did not know by now, Legos are also a hold, are considered a hold. So we got a retired Lego. Is there any? I think you need just, you need the barcode, that's for sure. You need UPCs, I'd assume so, or just the title. But here's some more free game I'm gonna give to you. So it's called Retired Lego Sets. Now, all right, I guess this one's retired. Let's just go to this. Good looking site for retired Lego sets. Are these all retired? All right. Let's go to see this. All right, Lego 60227. So we go to Keepa, Lego 60227. And look at that. Retail, I think is I think it's $39.99. I guess it doesn't say here. But retail is just basically what the bottom price is. No one's going to sell something if it's going for below retail. I guess a couple people did, but let's say retail's 39. Now let's do a different example. All right, so this clearly establishes retail price, $48. Now we can see that this is set is basically retired, which means it's no longer in production. As of, at least November, that's when it stopped going for retail price mostly. And now it's going for around $70. So 48 to 70, that's not too good, but it's only been 2, 3, 4 months. So there's other stuff to consider. Lego set. Just looking for like expensive ones so we can see a chart. Nice up chart. But in order to sell Lego on Amazon, you do need to get ungated. And ungated is the hard part in all of this. Finding profitable stuff, I wouldn't say that's the hardest part. I would say keeping up with Amazon, because Amazon changes so much. 75159. All right, we can see retail $4.99. It's now going for $9.50 on Amazon, and it actually has been quite a long hold. From Christmas time in 2019, and now it's going for double, but that's without fees. But yeah, here's a clear indication of holding stuff to sell for a profit. Here's a Lego set. I hold shoes. These people hold Lego sets. Some still go for retail. Some have to be done with production. You can only assume what this one does. $7.99 to now $1,200. Yoda. Let's see what Yoda's going for. Not much. Yoda's still in production. All right. So for trends, we could see that as a trend, Lego sets go up in price. What we could do, is look and see when they're going to retire, stuff like that. But maybe we should just focus on toys in general. So source for hot toys, in-demand toys. Every single year, there's the toy that everyone wants. You just have to find that. And besides, looking for the next hottest toy, you could look through the store that you're walking down, maybe Walmart or Target, and pass the discount aisle and scan that stuff. Scan it rapid fire, if you don't scan it, you're not going to see what's going to make you money. Because a lot of stuff will be like, what? No way, that actually sells for more. And you could just scan the QR code with the Amazon Seller app to see exactly how much you can make. And online, look for toys that are out of stock, usually like a lot of Lego sets and in-demand toys. Like during the summer, Switches were in and out of stock, and you could sell for a markup. Obviously, because if there's constant supply, there wouldn't be a markup on Amazon. But if it's in and out, usually out, then there will be. Let's answer some questions. I don't. Is Jungle Scout reliable? Yes, I have heard good things about Jungle Scout. Now, besides all that, we have where could you learn more? On Instagram, I follow these accounts. This dude's pretty cool, all about just selling in general on eBay and Amazon. This dude's he teaches Amazon FBA stuff, and this dude has a multi-million-dollar business selling on Amazon. And then search these up on YouTube as well for more information. But let's just keep looking at Keepa stuff, because I do like seeing the trends that these things make. So we could see retail price is $199. So here's a fun fact, like no one that buys for $199 and sells for $199 is going to make money with fees on Amazon. With anything, you're not going to do that to make 0 cents, 0 actual money. So this is Lego. This is the actual Lego brand selling this product on Amazon. And once it goes out of stock, it's to the next seller. The next seller could be whoever, but it's usually, it has to be someone who has that item in stock. So once Lego goes out of stock, once they stop producing the item, then it's on to whoever has it. And now these people could be anyone. It could be you, it could be me, it could be your next door neighbor. It just has to be someone with the set. So if you could hold from $199 and wait 5 months to sell at $280, I don't know, I'd say that's not bad at all. But let's look up some more shoes then. All right. So a lot of Jordan 1s aren't in stock. Let's do Hydro 5. Now these slides I've been selling for $89.97 on eBay. $89.97, and I've sold 2 in the past 3 days. So let's see if these even sell on Amazon. I know they sell on eBay. Jordan 5 Hydro. All right, so these were last year. I was buying a ton of these Jordan 13 Hydro slides, and I finally sold out of them, and now prices are crazy on StockX as well. Jordan 13 Hydro. Like, look at those prices. These are for slides, retail of $58. The chart explains all of it, and that's only size 8. So this is what I'm assuming. These did really well. They look nice. They have that squishy thing on the feet, on the actual thing you place your feet on. These are the exact same. They have the exact same thing. Instead of Jordan 13, it's Jordan 5. Instead of the blue and yellow white look, it's the red, the white, and the black look. I like these a lot, and I'm going to continue to buy some more actually once there's a next sale. With these foot sites, I'm going to buy some more and get them for, I think it was $42, and continue selling on Amazon for eBay, and maybe perhaps Amazon $199.97. So I got a lot of size 13. Let's see what they go for. Holy cow. Only 1 left in stock. Huh. You know what? I might have to send this in. I have to send a couple of these in. The only thing is, checking the date, it's not fully summertime yet. It's got to be It's April, May, June, July is when summer slides and sneakers specifically sell a lot more. But, you know, just getting prepared is not a bad thing. So right away, we found a profitable flip, right? Buy these for 42 after a 25% discount, or like 46 after 20. And you get these discounts from other people, or go to Student Beans and get a discount code for yourself if you're a student. Get these for 40 whatever, get some cash back. What is it? 2% cash back, and sell on Amazon for 149, 135, or sell on eBay for 89. eBay is easier, that's for sure. You don't have to deal with as many hoops, but it does appear that Amazon is more profitable. Who knew? Good question. What is the site for student discounts? Let's look. Hopefully I'm not signed in. So Student Beans, you just have to log in, get your birthday, the school you go to, and your name. And then, you know, if I go to East Bay, I get 20% student discount for free. And the app works, I guess, is the only thing that does work. But this can only be if you have a student ID or student discount. Milk frothers on Amazon. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this. So I've just looked on Amazon Seller Central, and I'm looking for restricted products. So what would, I don't know, would that be kitchen appliances, correct? So kitchen appliances, I guess kitchen appliances doesn't even say. Doesn't seem, this is the you cannot sell list. Check what, I don't know, check what brand that milk frother is. See if it's on this list as well. This is the brand list. So anything you see here cannot be sold unless ungated. So Acer, which is my laptop right now, cannot sell Activision, which is video games like Black Ops, Call of Duty, NBA. I don't know about NBA. But actually NBA you cannot sell either. Right down here, 2K, you know, NBA 2K21, can't sell it. 3M, that's the industrial company for tape and stuff, can't sell it. Yankee Candle, Uggs, Under Armour, a lot of stuff sells on Amazon, you know, Uggs. But these people who sell here are either ungated, or it is the UGG company selling that. So let's go size 9, woman's size 9, UGG. It'll cost us 170. I don't even know where to get these. Okay, so these are other, yeah, so it is ungated. I'm sorry, it's gated, but you can still sell in on it. You know, these are all individual sellers. These are giant companies. I guess this one is Soul Connect, 88. Look at how many seller ratings, 43,000. 30,000. Private label. Oh, it's private label. I guess you can sell that then. Private label you could sell on Amazon. Would it be, huh? Interesting. You know, I don't see any, what category would that even be in? Food and beverage. But that's not a food or beverage, it's a tool, kitchen tool. I don't see any K stuff anywhere. Interesting. But yeah, you can see a lot of stuff here. Like, obviously you can't sell alcohol. Maybe not drugs, you're not a pharmacy. Maybe not lighting for like, you know, shipping stuff. because it has lithium batteries and you can't really ship that without being weird about it. Surveillance equipment, refrigerants, that makes sense. Tobacco makes sense. Warranties. Is this going to be posted? Yes, it is recording right now as we speak. All right, so you know, you cannot sell certain brands. You have to get ungated. We already went through that process to get ungated for Nike, which would be a very, very good deal. You know, let's look up Jordan 1. Let's look for the basic Jordan 1. So these, those are basic. These are everywhere. You know, I have a couple pairs, but I'd say these are more everywhere. All right, so these are truly everywhere. I could get my hands on probably 1,000 pairs of these and only pay, you know, $105 from people I know. And some sizes are out of stock. Look at that. 6.5 goes for $206. The only problem with selling Nike or Jordans on Amazon is, you know, the people buying Jordans on Amazon aren't really in the sneaker culture. Anyone who sees this would be, that's an outrageous price. You know, let's look on StockX, and StockX can be for 107 at max. You know, 6.5. Look at that, 107. It's recorded too, so everyone can know I was just predicted that right. But anyways, you know, you could buy this off StockX essentially if you're that desperate for 125. Sell on Amazon for 206. The only hoops you have to jump through is the refund process because, you know, if you think about it, these aren't the kids buying them. These aren't the sneakerheads buying them. It's moms buying them for their children. And that's just more difficult because you have to explain, you know, some more stuff to them rather than the typical customer. And 206 may seem like a high price, but I guarantee these sell. Just it being a black and blue colorway or black and red, like you can't get any more basic than that besides white. You know, if I had connections at Amazon, you know, I'd be doing this all the time, but I feel like it'd just be a lot more difficult, but it is an attractive price to sell at. Are you kidding me? $299 for something I could buy for $150 at least at max. I mean, like that's the most I'd ever pay for it. $185. Oh my gosh, insane. And this is why everyone's rushing. Every single sneaker reseller I know is rushing on Amazon to sell. What's some other things? Some basic. All right. I forgot to look at these, but I did look them up already. So let's look up the Rosh 1. This will be City. So I've seen these for sale for 30 something bucks, right? These are just your basic running shoes. But on Amazon, that's not I'm seeing white, that's totally different. Gosh. I guess we're going with a girl pair. I don't know why it's pointing me to that. But you know, they still don't even go for much. Like recent sale, 48 bucks. On Amazon, these are kids and they're going for 70. You can probably get these for 20 bucks if you wanted to. I guarantee they're at outlets for 20, 25 bucks. And they're for sale everywhere. All right, we got a good question. What other niches are good other than sneakers? So on Amazon, Legos are very good. I've seen a lot of people, this is their entire thing, is selling Legos and toys. But it's not every Lego set, you know, some are available everywhere, some are not. We already looked at this. We looked at retired Lego sets. And I'm sorry, if you do have the Keepa plugin, which is this thing right here next to Grammarly and Rakuten, you're gonna scroll down and see the actual price. So I can see right now that this is not what did I say? It's like it's still in production, you know, it's not retired because the price hasn't changed from the retail price of $199 or $119. And that's only with having the Keepa plugin, and it's actually pretty useful. But if we go to something older, let's just look up Death Star Lego. You already know if this is $1,800, that's going to be up. You know, it says in the title, discontinued by manufacturer. So Lego is not making any more of these. In the past year, oh my gosh, that's insane. From 2019, they're at 860. Now they're at whatever price it says, 1,800, and only one left in stock. And that's kind of hard to believe, but a lot of these Lego stuff, they go up in price. It's like alternative assets, you know, Legos, who knew? I'm sure this one, only 7 left in stock. Let's see what the, all right, we'll just keep, there she is. I'm assuming retail price of under, you know, maybe 129 or 119 or something, 109. And now they are in fact going for $409, and that's only a year later. That's only a year later, I guess a year and a half, and they've quadrupled in price for a set of Legos. Not a bar of gold, not some minted coin, but in fact a set of Legos. So to answer your question, while their niches are good at sneakers, let's look besides Legos, because we've been talking about that. Let's look up Jurassic. Some toys are limited. That's a fact. You know, there's only certain production. You know, shirts in movies, maybe not. But certain dinosaurs, maybe. Only 2 left in stock. So I'm just gonna assume that this has gone out of stock by the manufacturer. Yep. All right. So it's retail $19.99. Let me break down this chart for you. You know, right away, this is when it released. This is when, you know, people were trying to grab at it and try to sell it for high price. This is the real price, $19.99. This yellow bar, I guess, is Jurassic Park selling the toy. You know, no one's gonna sell a pair of some toys when they buy them for $19.99 and sell them for $19.99. They're gonna lose money. Only Jurassic Park, the actual toy company, could do that, or I guess, you know, Hasbro or whoever makes this. But since then, they have gone out of stock and now are going for $30. $19.99 to $30, and it's only been 2-3 months. So, you know, you can see these trending up more and more. It's just, it's a matter of finding the trends and holding on to them. All right, I'm not sure if you went over it, but I've heard that there are sites that show data on products that are trending are good to sell on Amazon. Oh, I have heard of that. I could not tell you what it is though. I mean, Keepa itself is already Okay, so there's a thing called BrickSeek as well. That may be what you're referring to. What do I send from eBay? So you don't send anything. What you do get, let's say I press, size 10, I click buy now. I paid, $60 with tax or something, 62 for these slides. In the mail, 4 or 5 days later max, I'm gonna get an invoice with these slides. And that invoice is basically saying that these are this is a Nike product from a Nike distributor to me, another distributor in the eyes of Amazon. And I send that as a picture with my phone to Amazon to ungate myself in the Nike category. Kitchen appliances, yeah, you can sell anything. I'll go to that. So BrickSeek is where a lot of people find their deals. So there's deals online, like these are electronic deals online. So maybe electronics is, oh, here's something. Let's see about this game. Games are ungated. So Madden NFL 21 Deluxe Edition. What's that? Xbox One? Yeah. So you can see there's a lot of sellers for it. Let's just look at Xbox on PS4. I guess I don't even see it anywhere. So maybe not. But there are, on the topic of stuff going up in price, there is stuff that also goes down. Like Madden 25, I remember when it came out. What did that say? 2014? No way. Let's check the price. Is there a real demand for Madden? What the heck? Look at that. A sealed copy has gone from $7. I mean, it has been 3-4 years, but it's now gone for $48 for a sealed copy. Used, you can see used prices down here. But who knew? Amazon stopped selling out of this product. They stopped selling this product. And now it's just whoever held on to this game. And it's an appreciating asset. It's gone from 8 to 50 in 4 years, which is a long time for a game. But still, I did not expect that, especially for an Xbox 360 game. Let's look at this. Ready for PS5. $1,062 for a PS5. We can see the actual price change of this item on Amazon. Oh. So what does this tell me? It tells me they've been out of stock. What? I guess it's just this listing. So it could be other listings I'm missing. So I'm gonna say, okay, so this has always been going for a retail price of $69.98. But down here is when other people sell it as used or as a warehouse deal, like open but not used. And some sellers have been even selling it for less than Amazon. Like right here, I can buy it for cheaper than Amazon, but I have to trust another seller. Obviously, I trust this person. 93,000 reviews. So, that's something to look out for. You could get a discount by buying from other people. So the actual PS5 bundle, whatever you call this, I feel like it's just a lot of random stuff that they just put in there to increase the price. Because no way this is worth $2,000. I don't even know what that is. Is that the actual? PS5 headset or something. But yeah, this is not worth $2,000, but apparently it is, on Amazon at least. And the price can go up on this. March 20th is 15, 16. Now it's 2,000. If you didn't know, yeah, we're actually in a chip shortage. AMD. No, I guess would it be NVIDIA? We are in a chip shortage, which means these chips or the PS5 has been going up in value just in the past month because the prices of these chips have been going up. It's just like houses, real estate has been booming lately for a number of reasons with the coronavirus and people staying home, but also because the price of lumber has been booming and houses are made of wood. So same thing applies here. This is, a graphics card, but it's made of chips, and these chips are going for more than they were in November. So has this gone up in price from 275 to 425? Okay. When I try to list sneakers on Amazon, I wasn't able to do some because I need SKU or something. Yes, the SKU. So let's go to GOAT. So the SKU is just that 9-digit thing on your shoes. Jordan. So for this is the SKU for these slides, okay? Retail price of 58. I could get them for 42 after a large discount or 46 after normal. They're going on GOAT for $70. Dang, I should get size 14. But I'd rather sell on eBay because eBay fees are less than GOAT in this case. Actually, maybe not, because I am paying fees because my slides are not more than $100. So I'll have to look at that. But so here's the SKU, 555501101. So all you have to do is list that in Amazon. Once you get these shoes in the mail, you're going to see that on the box. What about drop shipping from other places such as Etsy, Alibaba? So Etsy is homemade stuff. You make stuff with your hands and sell on Etsy. But Alibaba, yes, you can do that. Drop shipping from Alibaba to Amazon and collecting the difference as profit. When I did look up some on FBA on YouTube, the person was actually talking about that. I'm sorry if this is all over the place, but this is just a general guide. You have to get ungated. If you don't want to get ungated, focus on these products. Books for sure, video games, and all this other stuff. But books are a big one. That's the biggest ROI you probably grab. This is how to get ungated with Nike and I'm guessing Hasbro if it's not Lego. This is how you could look for stuff for profit, if not just doing sneaker stuff, but selling on Amazon. That's what I'm probably going to do. And here's some fees to look out for. But are there any other questions for people in the chat? For the people still here, where could I find books? So I was actually on Facebook Marketplace, and this person had a lot of health textbooks from her time in med school, and it was $10 for like 30 books. As soon as I saw that, I messaged her because $10 for 30 books, what am I paying? 30 cents a book? I could sell them for, $1 and triple my money. But before I messaged her, someone else already bought them, which I could assume was another Amazon seller. So a person in my area, also sells on Amazon, and he saw the opportunity. But yeah, those books are not worth $1. They're worth hundreds at least. Some may be rare from 2006, only 3 editions, and this is the first edition. But yeah, books on Facebook Marketplace are an easy one. Like there's a ton of people with just free books all the time, and they're gone within minutes. Sites, eBay. that's a site you go from eBay to Amazon, but locally would be your advantage, as in Facebook Marketplace or thrift stores. So that's what I have been looking for, is more Facebook listings. You're welcome. So if that's the last of the questions, I guess that's it then. But just look at this. This is what you cannot sell on Amazon. Obviously, you can't sell human parts. That would be weird. And here's the ungated, I'm sorry, not ungated, restricted brands that you have to get ungated for, which makes sense, like if I were selling Coach, or was that? I just saw Coach somewhere. If I was selling Coach on Amazon, it would be kind of suspicious if I've never been in contact with a Coach distributor before, because I could just be selling fake Coach bags. Who knows? But this ungating process is just a way for Amazon and Coach, and I guess the customer, to feel safer knowing I'm selling legit, real product. You're welcome. Amazon says you need a letter from Nike and a purchase invoice. So you send the eBay invoice, and what else do you think? A letter from Nike. Amazon says you need a letter from Nike. Let's look at this, because I'm pretty sure it was just eBay. How to get on Amazon FBA from Nike. So yeah, here's an invoice. Yeah, be wary of these people. This dude, he's trying to sell us something. He's trying to sell us a way to get ungated when there's people that do it for free. So don't pay for this information. Gosh dang, right here again, $1.99. Get out of here. A lot of cool people in selling Amazon stuff are going to give you this information for free. You'll need approval. I get that. You're restricted on Nike. You have to apply for approval, send the invoice, then what? Huh. Well, I guess I'll have to look in that and send me a DM, James. I'll help you out with that. Or you can find the PowerPoint you were showing. If you want, I could share this with the chat. Just get a link. Yeah. And I'll post this in flipping announcements in the Wealth Squad. There's that. I'm going to click to see if I can open it myself. Cool. All right. That PowerPoint is in the Wealth Squad chat now. James, message me and I'll help you through that. I totally didn't think about the letter, which is odd. But yeah. All right. Thank you everyone for your time. I'm glad I could help some of you with learning more about Amazon FBA, and have a good rest of your night. This will be recorded as well.